So we got another episode of Random Chats with Adam. This is going to be a Christmas edition.
Ooh.
And we're just going to kind of roll through it. Adam is my brother. We got Adam Kenney.
Hey, everybody.
And we're going to go ahead and get started. So, Adam, it's Christmas time.
Yes.
Let's just warm up a little bit with some pretty fun. If you want to jump inside the Kenney household on Christmas Eve, what did that look like?
Let's see. So Christmas Eve, we would usually do the candlelight service, and we would do, and that was at the Lutheran church. We would do that, and then we would do
get all dressed up for it.
Yeah, we'd get all dressed up. So I should probably tell the story better than just saying where we would go.
Yeah.
So we would get all dressed up. I would wear we'd wear sweaters or button-up shirts or something.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't button that top button.
Nope.
Struggled
Still
with that.
can't.
Yeah.
It's too fat of a neck.
Well, and then, so we would go do the candlelight service. We'd hold these candles that felt like they were going to burn our hands any second. And I don't know how they trusted all us kids with those candles, but.
Well, I was an insurance person now. I'm looking at that. I'm going, okay, listen, we got those are battery operated now. Yeah.
Yeah, we had actual flame.
You'd burn your friggin' hand when you least expect it, and then you would kind of like react to it and drop it, and then drop it on the chair in front of you. And when I was a janitor at Calvary Chapel, I was like, candlelight service was the worst thing because I had to spend so much time just like digging out wax off of chairs and carpet. Mm-hmm. So it was definitely nothing that I looked forward to.
Yeah. No. Terrible. So Christmas Eve sucked, basically.
Just the worst.
For the janitors.
For the janitors out there.
No, but so then we would do that. We'd usually come home then after that. Well, we'd pretty much always come home after that. In fact, we would always come home after that.
Nice. And did we ever come home after that?
Every year, if I remember correctly. And then we would open one gift. We'd have one gift we could open.
And then was it something that I can't remember? Was it something that we chose? Or
we would choose it.
Or was it handed to us? Like it wasn't going to be the big gift, like for I say Nana and Papa, Mom and Dad for us.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Mom and Dad, I feel like did they ever just kind of go here's the kind of cool present, but no.
I feel like they would give us some options.
Maybe.
And then we would choose. I feel like that was usually the case.
I remember there was one year where we opened up the Ghostbusters New Year's Eve.
Really?
Christmas Eve, and that was fun.
I don't remember that.
And because we were playing it on the little wood.
It was like little action figures.
Yeah, little action figures. Remember, they would their eyes would bug out, and if you squeeze their arm, Egon.
Yeah.
But anyway, but then there's the most memorable one that at least for me was when I was looking. You're a kid, man. I was like probably 8 years old. I'm looking forward to, opening my Christmas Eve present, and it turned out to be popcorn.
Yeah, no, you were probably 12.
I don't think I was 12.
You were probably 12. You were about that same age as when we went to Disneyland, don't you think? You were a little bit.
Then 5th grade, maybe.
Maybe you were 11 or something, but yeah, you were 8. You were throwing a bit of a
little bit of a fit because I got popcorn for Christmas Eve.
Well, it was this big gift. It was a big cylinder.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Wrapped in Christmas wrapping paper. And so you were very curious about what it was, and I was just along for the ride. I was like, let's do that. Let's do that.
It's actually on a VHS somewhere. But anyway, it had a Seahawks outside. Like now you'll see it has like Christmas this and Christmas themes, and so is Seahawks. It was sweet.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm a toy dude, man. Like I like stuff I can immediately jump into, and I can't jump into popcorn.
No,
and
you could if you had enough.
If I had enough, I could have. Yeah, I could have definitely Scrooge McDucked it.
Yeah,
but so I'm like popcorn, and so anyway,
yeah, he didn't know how to react. It was one of those things where you get a gift, and it was almost like you wanted to not make a scene, but you couldn't help but make a little bit of a scene.
I think I do that on everything.
Like getting jeans from Grandpa when we were kids.
Did I make a scene?
No, but I just remember, like, when you get a gift, like as a kid, like you're right. There's those toys.
But you kind of know here's the thing. You know the lame gift givers.
Well, sure.
Like you already kind of know, okay. And then
but it's not that lame.
Then they'll surprise you. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's pretty cool.
Well, I remember, leading up to Christmas, you get the little wish book from, I think at the time it was Sears, probably.
Sears
right?
catalog.
The Sears wish book catalog.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just going through there and you're seeing all the potential of how great your Christmas morning could be.
Oh, man.
You're circling things. And
I could still smell those magazine pages, just the ink off of them, and you could just it would be all categorized. Like the first half was like the boring stuff. It was
a lot
like
of kids, like little baby stuff.
And just like adult stuff too, I want to say. Like
Oh,
I want to
okay.
say it was like mostly like it was mostly I don't know, like clothes and this and that. And then you start moving into the sports themed stuff. That was pretty cool. And like get the blankets or like the pillows, the bedding, and then you'd move into like Batman bedding and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then you start moving into the toys, and then you're like, okay, I'm about this right here.
Yeah, I was about the action figures, the video games, obviously. I was super into the video games, and then I was also into like the remote controlled cars, and also like the big fortresses, like the big. We never got them.
Can Full Body Cast? Can we make a shirt? Random Chats with Adam that can say, "I'm all about that action figures, boss."
Yeah.
Instead of Marshawn saying, "I'm all about that action, boss."
Well,
I'm all about
I see
them
what you're
action
saying.
figures, boss.
Yeah, do it.
Let's do it.
We'll get our best men on that.
Sell some merch. Anyway, keep going.
I didn't know what I was saying, but basically, yeah. So we had the wish book, and I would get very excited about it, and then we'd go to Grandpa's, and we would get a this big wrapped rectangle, and then we'd open it up, and you'd see the white box of doom, which is like
Nordstrom.
This contains clothing,
yeah.
And so then you'd open that up, and you'd get some tight fitting jeans that were very blue, and a $20 bill in the pocket.
That'd be cool. Yeah, and then you get the toys and this and that. I remember Uncle Pete getting us RC Pro Am. I was stoked on RC Pro Am for the Nintendo.
Yep.
And anyway, good presents all the way around. That's just so we'd open our gifts on Christmas Eve. Then we'd go have and me and Adam for Santa for us. I don't know for how your guys' Santa was, but Santa would not wrap our main gift. And so me and Adam would wake up. One would wake up before the other. It'd be like 3:30 in the morning, 4:30, and it felt like an eternity because we did have a radio alarm clock next to us, and you would just like close your eyes and like have 5 dreams, and because you'd woken up at like 3:45 and you go to sleep, have 5 dreams, wake up, and it's 3:47, and you only got like 2 minutes. Like what? I felt like I slept like 2 hours there, and so then. At that point, once you started getting a little restless, you got to go pee. And so you'd walk out, and the Christmas tree wasn't on, so you couldn't really get too much light, I don't think. Maybe it was on. I don't think it was. But we would kind of look where Santa would put the presents that were unwrapped, the big gifts that we would get from Santa, and kind of like squint and kind of see, but we'd walk by because we didn't want to get caught that we were peeking beforehand.
Yeah.
And then you kind of also see how much of your stocking was kind of bulging a little bit. And you'd be like, how big? Okay, we got a lot of candy in there. Some Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, baby. And then we would go in and, hey, Travis, or hey, Adam, I saw like what we got. It was like a box. I don't know what it could be. Maybe it's a Nintendo or something like that.
Which we pretty much were hoping for a Nintendo. Well, a Super Nintendo for a few years.
Which we got.
We did eventually get one, yeah.
I think did we get NBA Jam that same, or was that different?
No, I think that was the same. And then I think we were all about that. And I remember our Uncle Don was teasing us for it later because we went to the Kenney Christmas.
Uncle Don?
Don.
Tease us?
Teasing us. It was weird.
Yeah, it never does that.
It's very out of character. You guys know Uncle Don.
You guys know.
Yeah.
you guys know what we're talking about.
Oh, man. Good stuff.
And then we would wake up finally, wait for Dad to get out of bed. Mom would pop up. She'd make some coffee. Yeah. Dad would just drag.
It was the one
his sweet time.
Day out of the year where he would wear a robe. And I think it's because it was like the one morning out of the year where we would have the video camera out. Yeah.
Mom would get the VHS King 5 News showing up camcorder. And she'd have that on us, and then or Dad, and they'd kind of switch off here and there. Mm-hmm. And I just remember, hearing like over and over, okay, Travis, Adam, Travis, And
just
then,
that, pretty much.
Over and
again.
over.
There was
And then-
never any actual,
No, just
like anything to what they were saying.
and we'd have like morning hair and like morning voices going where you're like
talking like this.
I can't wait to open my next present. That didn't sound like that, but
No, I don't know. You sound like you were on a breathing apparatus or something.
we had a CPAP machine that we were just sitting there just.
It's like, well, you did wear headgear.
I did wear head. Oh yeah, my gosh. But anyway, so we'd get our present. Then Mom would make a good breakfast. We'd all eat. We'd all like kind of like disperse. I think Mom would take a nap or something.
Yeah, we'd get a good hour to 2 hours to play with our stuff.
Yeah, and then we'd go head out to
The
either
center.
Aunt Kim's and Uncle Wayne's, or we would go to Grandpa Kenny or Grandpa Jean's.
Grandpa Carter, yeah.
And I don't think we ever did a Kenny Christmas Day ever.
I don't remember that.
Maybe
no.
once. I don't know. But anyway, good times, man. That
man.
was for you, Mom.
Merry Christmas.
Now, I was talking to Bobby about his Christmas. I said, did you ever have like when you're growing up, you think that everyone does this thing for Christmas. Everyone does the same exact thing. Your family is just like somebody else's family. And then you grow up and you realize, whoa, that was kind of cool. That's only something that I think we ever did, or maybe a few other people. For me, it was how Mom displayed the Christmas cards. She would take a ribbon and just pin it or tape it to the ceiling and kind of leave the ribbon in like these, it was a plaid ribbon, Christmas plaid, and it would go in like little, like, I don't know, not loops, but you know how ribbons look. And then she would put the card that, you know, if you had a card that was a picture, someone got their family pictures, that would never make it up there because couldn't rest it up there. But a typical
like a folded
Hallmark folded card
would
just hang. And so that was kind of something that I never knew that I felt everyone did that.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I can't really think of much else that we did that was particular other than that. Maybe like we had a cool little advent calendar thing that I liked with the Velcro. You would Velcro these things up on a Christmas tree. I also liked, let's see. I mean, Mom made awesome cookies every year, and we would have kroomkaka, which is that's like Scandinavian, so a lot of people wouldn't have had that, but that was
or Mexican wedding cakes.
Yeah, which I think are also called something else, but I don't remember what they're called. But we called them Mexican wedding cakes, and magic bars are probably my favorite, and fudge. I mean,
yeah, magic bars were introduced. I don't think they were an original when we first were growing up.
No.
And then one year, magic bars showed up, and we're like, whoa, easy.
What have we been missing?
No, at first, we're like, back this up, okay? We've kind of got our own traditions around here. You can't be just throwing magic bars in here, especially with this coconut. What's this, coconut? I don't like coconut. Get this coconut out of here.
And I think I loved it first bite.
Oh, I didn't. And then it grew on you. It grew on you. In fact, the other stuff started to be getting a little more bland. And you're like,
well, I never really liked sugar cookies that much. I thought they were boring.
I loved sugar cookies. I loved gingerbread cookies. Not a fudge dude.
Oh, really? Man, fudge. The more the merrier.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Just fudge it up.
Just packing that fudge in my mouth.
You couldn't resist, could you?
No.
Anyway, and I'm not a fudge guy. I wasn't really a Mexican wedding cake guy. I did enjoy the kroomkaka, though. That was good.
Kroomkaka, yeah.
Good stuff.
There's some sort of spice that's in it that like is in nothing else. I think it's in a lot of other things. Was it cardamom or something like that?
Yeah, all those cooking people out there, Aaron, Joey, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Everyone else, take a break.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Aaron and Joey know what we're talking about with that spice.
Aaron and Joey. Joey's a chef.
Joey likes to make stuff. If you listen to the podcast, but you don't.
Oh man, Joey.
He likes to make stuff from scratch. He's a big he'll think all day of what he's going to cook and stuff like that.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna throw something out there, Joey. If you listen to this,
he will.
Then you'll know the magic word, which is ragu, and you'll friend me on Facebook and post that on my wall.
Adam Kenney,
just to prove it.
Adam Kenney, Joey listening, friend request, and put ragu on his wall. There you go. Anyone else want to do that? Listen to the podcast, accept Adam as a friend. You can do that too. You write magic bar. You put magic bar.
Yeah, I like this idea of like a word, and then people will actually comment.
I like that too. They're probably all
maybe we could give them a prize.
Friendship on Facebook,
which isn't easy.
No, you got to meet some criteria.
Yeah.
So anyway. Real quick, Christmas, favorite gift you've ever received from Santa?
From Santa. Well, looking back, it's kind of tough for me to differentiate some of the Santa gifts from the parent gifts. Because, the stockings were Santa, and then the thing that was left out was from Santa.
Right.
And then, so I don't know. I couldn't quite tell you whether I got this from... the Super Nintendo was huge.
Super Nintendo, and we got a CD. The CD player for me was amazing.
Oh, yeah, the Discman.
No, not the. Well, Discman too.
Oh, like the stereo.
But the stereo.
Yeah, that
and
was
I think
cool.
we got Donkey Kong Country.
We listened to White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump CD.
Soundtrack.
Lost that to Adrian when I was playing Speed.
Yeesh.
Big mistake on my part.
There are songs, or there's CDs and albums that I associate with video games. There's certain ones.
Me too.
Like
Earthworm Jim is Mama Gonna Knock You Out.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock you.
See, I associate that with Space Ace, which was some stupid game we rented once.
That's what I was thinking of, actually.
Okay. Well,
It wasn't Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim was Annie Kamosi. Hit it, na 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 na.
Okay. Yeah,
I can
get that.
Earthworm Jim.
And then there was a WWF WrestleMania game, arcade game thing that I think we listened to DC Talk and Presidents of the United States of America.
Down with the DC Talk.
Constantly.
Ken Griffey Jr.'s baseball associated with that. Fuji's,
yeah. And then, Wyclef Jean. And we rented a game called, oh man, what was that game called? G-Force or something like that? It was like, no, G-Force was like a TV show. It was that one with like motorcycles.
Sub-Zero? F-Zero?
No, it wasn't F-Zero. It was like a weird motorcycle game on the 64, I think. But anyways, I digress.
I think of
I'm depressed.
something else. I don't know. Best gift. Did we talk about the best gift that you received then?
Well, I figure the Super Nintendo. That's the most memorable. There is another thing in my mind, and it's a video game. We'll get to whatever you're excited about here in a second.
Keep going. Yeah.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles video game. I was super excited for that original game.
Yeah.
That I had dreams about it, and I had never seen it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what it was like.
And it was the exact
and
same
it was
thing.
Nothing like it. And it was a really difficult game. We never beat it.
It came up for Bobby. Bobby and I talked about video games we talked about Christmas presents, and then we moved right into video games for like a good 5 minutes. But that was a tough one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Here's a gift that I got that was probably my favorite gift. But I couldn't play it immediately. Talk about popcorn.
Oh.
It was a basketball hoop, and it was one of the retractable ones. It would go up and down.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we got that, and we had to wait for the ground to thaw so that my dad could post hole dig it, and then also get it to where it's warm enough to pour some concrete.
Wait, what? No.
Was that an Easter gift?
No. So I don't know when we got that in-ground hoop, but I do remember we had the one that raised up and down. It wasn't in-ground. You filled the base of it with like sand or water.
We had that one, but the first one, the one that actually sits where because the old one, before we poured a basketball.
Oh, you're right. I do remember this now. Yeah.
It had a glass backboard, or like a big thick plastic one, and you could raise the hoop up and down.
Yeah, that was the first one we had.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Because then we would dunk on it. You made a basketball card of me with a Polaroid.
Yep. And Santa would come over, and we'd wear our jerseys. I'd wear my camp jersey. You'd wear your Robinson
jersey.
He'd wear his Alonzo Mourning, and we would just take pictures of ourselves just dunking on this hoop. Still got him. You know what? If someone goes on my page and types "dunk on a basketball hoop," I'll give you a copy of me dunking on a basketball hoop, 7-foot rim.
Of like a VHS of it?
No, a picture. I've got the picture still of me dunking on it.
You're gonna get rid of that?
Well, I'll probably make a copy of it at Walgreens
you
and give it to you. I'll sign it though.
Yeah. You should make a calendar, a full Buddy Cast calendar.
Then we might do that too, right? If you guys write, because those cost like $20 to make.
To make a calendar?
Yeah.
How do people give them away for free? Or, I feel like people.
Well, the Walgreens one is $20
to buy a calendar. It's $20
to go and
to make one. To get one made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go print something out off of the internet and just like 12 papers and say, "Here you go. Here's a calendar with no pictures on
I
it."
feel like a calendar is a really good prize, but it's like
it's a lot of money.
They are expensive.
Yeah. Anyway, so favorite gift that you've ever given?
Oh man. Well, the one that comes instantly to mind is a Well, now, see, I'm confusing memories here. I remember getting you a poster of Sean Kemp. It's probably up here somewhere.
Was it the Slam and Jam one? I love that one.
No, I don't think it's that one. I think it's a different one.
It's the one where he's dunking over David Robinson.
I hope not.
Because I got that one right behind you.
That might be the one, though. I don't remember which one it was, but I'm trying to remember. I think this is that was the same year. So I got you that. It was the same year you got me a penny in a box.
And then what?
With an IOU for a replacement lizard?
Oh, yeah.
Was that what it was?
I don't know. Penny in a box. Shake it because you don't know what's it going to be.
I was really excited. And I think what fueled my excitement was because I knew I had gotten you a really good gift. I was like, oh, yeah. I felt old enough to know a good gift for you, and I got it. It was a very exciting $6 poster.
Yeah,
and
probably
then,
from a book fair.
And then you got me that penny in a box. It was kind of anticlimactic.
But you got a chameleon out of it.
I did get a chameleon. Well, like a chameleon substitute.
Because your first chameleon died.
Well, and also because it's not an actual chameleon. I just mean it's like an art. It's not a real chameleon. Like a chameleon in a book looks cool. This was like something called an anole or something.
Oh, yeah.
But it's anyway.
It was a snipe.
It's like the sort of chameleon you can buy in a small pet shop in a small town.
With small money in a small box.
Yeah. Thank you for that, though.
Best gift I've ever given anybody in my entire life, my love. But
that's good.
The second best thing for Christmas,
I think people would probably argue on that one.
Was when I made money. Thanks. Mm-hmm. But when I made money at Safeway, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy." Mom and Dad have been so good to me. I don't know what I got you, but I did get Mom this she still has it. It's this fountain where you put a picture, and it kind of like the water rushes through, it kind of recycles through. Or a little fountain that you turn on, plug in, all that. I got Dad and this is, you're a kid. You think, oh, or no, you're 19. You still think you're still thinking kid wise, even though you're 19. You think you're an adult too. But I got him a massage, not a chair, like $1,000 chair, but I got him like a massage thing that drapes over for like $30. Drapes over a chair. You plug it in. Whoop,
yeah, I
whoop,
liked
whoop,
that.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't know. I think I got you something cool too. I can't remember.
I don't know. I'm looking at your wall here, and I forgot last year I got you this Fallout.
Yeah, that's
themed bottle opener thing, which
and
is
he wood
cool.
burned it himself.
That's
great.
Made it myself, and I thought, that makes sense. You like Fallout?
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Bottle opener. Bottle caps are the currency in that game.
What is your best Christmas song?
Oh man, best Christmas song. So I really love the Nutcracker, and I know that's not a song; it's like a series of songs. But there's something about the Nutcracker that just gets me in that Christmas spirit.
Oh heck yeah, dude! You're my bro.
Other than so I think Nutcracker is a 2-act play, and the only reason I know this is because I think I've bought the. It's a ballet, but I bought the album once or twice.
Yeah.
In the first act, I don't really care for that music too much, but the second act, it has all the short songs and the fun, cool songs, and the I don't know. There's just like that Tetris song,
and I almost feel like they play it. Now I'm an old guy. I'm 38 years old. I've been on this earth 38 years, and I think I now am figuring out that every Nutcracker is different in where they play the song.
Like during the actual ballet?
During the actual ballet, I feel like when we used to watch this one, I don't know if it was Public Access Channel 9 or something back in the day, where we watched this one. It was not that good, but I liked it.
Uh-huh.
And it was, I feel like the songs were in different orders. And now you watch the Pacific Ballet one, which I just turned on for my daughter today.
Which is a really good one.
It's a great one. Drosselmeyer is a creep, but you like him.
But they've changed it now. It was Maurice Sendak who that's what they've been doing for years and years, but now they don't do that one anymore. The Pacific Northwest Ballet. Sorry.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I agree. In fact, when Mike and Joey came on and we talked about the best Christmas albums, and I don't know if I put that out yet, but the best Christmas movies, I should say.
Yeah.
My number 2 was The Nutcracker.
Is it really?
Yeah. I mean, of course, Christmas Vacation is number 1.
Christmas Vacation.
Home Alone
really good.
falls in there somewhere. Rudolph.
It's
falls
a Wonderful
in there
Life
somewhere.
is my favorite.
I hate It's a Wonderful Life. So my next question was going to be,
how can a person like you like
It's a Wonderful Life? I hate it.
Yeah.
What is the worst Christmas movie? It comes on and you're just like, you know what? I got better things to do. I want to go ahead and.
I mean, I don't know.
Worst Christmas movie? You don't know the worst Christmas movie? It comes on, you're just like, I'm done.
No, because I the ones that I've seen, I've liked.
All of them. Stop motion. I'm talking like, is there been any, like, anything?
Oh, maybe the live action Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Okay.
But I never got married to that one. Like, a lot of people grew up on that and they loved it. But, like, for me, it was like, I like the original. There's something about the animation I liked. Jim Carrey overacting and all the different weird camera angles and stuff, that I did not appeal to me.
Didn't do it for you. What is the sleeper pick? Like, you're telling me, like, not many people, it's not on people's radars. Maybe only a few people have seen it. What's the sleeper pick for you for Christmas movie?
So a lot of people probably have seen this, but I think my favorite version of Christmas Carol is Mickey's Christmas Carol.
It's such a good one. I mean, the Muppets did a great job, but Mickey's is good.
Mickey's Christmas Carol. That's the one. I mean, that's one that I like to watch every year. There's also the Muppet Christmas Special.
Okay, that's mine.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Sleeper pick for me, Muppet Christmas Special. Don't know how we ever got it. It's out there somewhere.
You can watch it on YouTube.
You go YouTube it. Yep.
You know, I tried. Well, go ahead. Sorry.
It's Fozzie Bear. It's his mom, and the Muppets are coming to visit, and he's surprising her. She's ready to go out to Maui and enjoy her Christmas in the sun. Her son, shows up, and then they crash the party. They actually have some renters. It's this one guy who's actually a murderer in another movie.
He plays he's in Boondock Saints as like the tavern.
That's right.
Bartender.
Yep. And then
he swears a lot
in that movie. Yeah, you kind of like when you grow up, after watching this guy, you're like, oh wow, this guy lived a rough life. He was not. I can now understand why he took his dog out to the country to celebrate some Christmas.
But he needed to get away from it all.
He was on the run, but it was a witness protection program thing. But anyway, then next thing you know, friggin' the Sesame Street people show up. They're caroling, and then they crash the party.
And the Swedish chef is trying to like cook Big Bird.
Yeah, he's like, "What's the biggest bird? The gobbler, gobbler, turkey, turkey." and so then next thing you know, they're like the coolest, most underrated Muppet out there, Robin, Kermit's nephew. He is just like
finds a hole in the wall.
Yeah, down in the basement.
Yeah.
Hey, Kermit, I found something down, and
why don't we check it out?
It's full of Fraggles.
Oh,
and the Fraggle Rock dudes are there, and then you're like, and then they and they're all songs and they're all singing songs. Jingle bell, jingle bell. That's not Fraggles, but
Jingle Bell Rock.
And then
that's Dr. Teeth.
Dr. Teeth, and Animals just ripping on the drums.
Just ripping.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that.
It's a good one. And then they all end up like there's a little bit of Muppet Babies in there. They show some like home movies.
Oh yeah.
And then they have like this ending like medley of everybody singing different songs.
And it's
ding dong merrily on high. That part. I saw 3 ships come sailing in.
Yeah.
And that's the Count, of course. He's singing that. Count from Sesame Street.
And this whole time, and here's the thing. You know what ruined the Muppets for me? Miss Piggy. Could not stand her growing
she's the worst,
up.
and she's hardly in it.
And she's hardly in it because she is out in the snowstorm. Kirby, trying to get home.
Oh, well, I'd love to see you soon.
Trying to get home, Kirby, but there's a little bit of a problem.
Oh, no, a problem.
Yeah, we're going to go shopping, and I got stuck with the cab.
Oh.
And so anyway, she gets stuck. She can't make it, but then finally she's out. The best part of the whole thing is where she's just shoving on this cab who's just stuck, and then all of a sudden the cab just like hits up on some road spray and just sprays her up and down. And
That's
it's like
good.
She needed that. But anyway,
she really needs to get off her high horse.
Yeah, friggin' Miss Piggy. You know, the whole Muppets are carrying you around.
Anyways,
whoa, that was good.
That was cathartic for you.
Can I? No, your noise there. Can I? Oh, I burped there too. We just made 2 weird noises in the past like.
I did like a sigh.
You sound like a Muppet.
Thanks.
Anyway, so Christmas. We got Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Christmas music,
gifts, Christmas cookies.
What's the worst? Let's go back up. What's the worst Christmas song?
See, a lot of people would say the Paul McCartney. But I like that song.
Do.
Yeah, the mood is right.
Simply
Yeah, I like that
having
song.
A wonderful Christmas time.
But I would probably say for me, it might be. Oh man. Oh gosh. What is that song? So whoop de doo and dickory dock. Don't forget to hang up your sock. I hate that song. I really hate the what is it? How does it lead into that?
It's the holiday
Yeah,
season.
so whoop de doo. I hate
And
that.
dickory dock. Dip-a-deep bop. Here's mine.
Ugh.
My favorite one to sing, and I taught Garrett Hooks this, and they sang. This is you're a youth pastor. You do these just funny things, and kids, ooh, that's inappropriate. But it was the have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let the real time live. And then you go.
Yeah.
Then the part where you say instead of saying of yours, you say
Yours.
yours.
So is that your least? What's your least favorite one?
It was gonna be Paul McCartney's
Oh,
thing,
really?
only because it's always playing at Safeway.
Oh.
But then you get to a point where you listen to a song and you hate long enough, you go, I like this song. I needed this song in my life. I hate it so much I love it.
Yeah.
And same with Juvenile's, who'll be who'll be
Yeah.
So
Santa Baby's kind of annoying also.
that one, the new and improved, Baby It's Cold Outside, and then the one though that I cannot stand, the one by what's her name, Mariah Carey. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
That is just because it reminds me of Christmas Vacation, and
But it's not-
and I like that song,
Oh, right.
and it's always a letdown when it turns into the
Okay,
other
yeah.
song.
Mm-hmm. How does the Christmas Vacation song go? Yeah, see. Very,
Hold on.
very memorable.
Hold on, wait. I might cut out the pause here, but it goes. I don't know, actually, no clue.
But I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That's a good song. But does it compare to Holiday Road of the original Vacation?
I'm going to the holiday road. I'm
Nope.
gonna ride like I can't before. I got the horses in the back. Is that how it goes?
No.
Oh, what's Holiday Road?
Holiday Road. Holiday Road.
I hate it. I hate it already. Get it out of here. I hate it. That's good though.
Deck the halls.
Best Christmas commercial when you were a kid.
When the kid is eating the Campbell's soup and he melts from a snowman into a kid.
I do like that one. What about Yabba Dabba Doo, delicious too? Ho, 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 I'm hungry. Santa?
That is good. I'm guessing that was on a VHS. and
That's
we
on
probably
VHS, yeah.
Saw it a million times.
Or the 7-Up little red dots, like
Oh, those were good.
decorating the tree and
Yeah.
sliding down, doing some cool
those
things.
were that was a good one.
Ronald McDonald showing up with the
With-
Christmas kids.
Yeah, and the French fry
Yeah,
mascots, and they're all bundled up or something.
right.
Yeah.
So they're good stuff. Or I think that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
That's all I got in the old memory
There's like
banks.
the M&M's one with they do exist.
They do exist.
Yeah.
He does exist.
Yeah.
They do exist.
But I was at that point I was like a late teen.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't care
whatever,
about
bro.
them as
We've
much.
seen it all.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes, everything's been done under the sun.
Yeah,
Nothing's new.
seriously.
Well, good man. That was a good little
Good trip
session
down-
for us.
Good trip down memory lane.
Good little session for us.
Speaking of memory lane, Amber and I, we went last year.
To memory lane.
No, but we went to a place called Nutcracker Lane. It was in, or it is in, I think it was called Nutcracker Lane. Anyways, it's in Issaquah. And we were like reading best place to go see Christmas decorations. And so we were very excited. We went out there. It was going to be this great little outing. And we waited till nighttime so we could see all the lights. And we got lost trying to find it. And so our excitement was amping up, and the tension was palpable. And I was like, okay, I think we take it right here. And so we found this place, Nutcracker Lane, and it's a cul-de-sac. And there's some music playing, and there's like 4 houses with lights.
That's awesome.
No, it was really disappointing
Why?
Because it's like you think of a Nutcracker Lane, you think it's going to be this awesome, really cool experience. It was like 4 houses. It was a cul-de-sac. It was 4 houses with lights.
Oh, yeah, it sucks.
And there's some music playing.
Hey, if you're listening to this, post on our wall. Because we want to know who you are, buddy.
Nutcracker Lane.
Nutcracker Lane.
More like what you just said.
Yeah.
Lame.
We're going to go there?
I don't know where I was going to go with that.
Well, I remember driving around with Dad. And that was a good Christmas tradition. And there was these people that would just go all out by the Y on that way heading out to Ravensdale Market. And by the Y there, these people would just go all out. Also, side note on traditions, one of my faves, getting the Christmas tree, popcorn ball, Christmas parade. Oh, the day.
Oh, the popcorn ball with the Christmas tree. Yeah, that was good.
And the Christmas parade, all on the same day.
Christmas
trip
parade.
to Enumclaw. We would do it all at once.
Can't say I was ever a huge fan of the Christmas parade. I liked getting the candy, but the sirens were just too loud for me. I'm kind of Woody Allen-ish in that way.
Really? A little.
These sirens. These sirens just too loud for me.
Is that Arnold doing?
I was kind of. I don't know who that was.
That was Woody Arnoldson, Schwarzenegger.
These sirens. they're just too loud for me. I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
Well, thanks for listening to my story and not checking your phone constantly throughout this entire podcast.
I just checked it like 5 times.
You really make me feel entertaining.
You are entertaining.
Fun to be around.
You're fun to be around.
You're just repeating what I'm saying.
I'm just repeating what you're saying.
Okay, I believe you.
Okay, I believe me too. All right, everyone, thanks for listening to Random Chats with Adam, Christmas special.
You know, I killed a guy today.
Yeah, Tion. I killed a guy today.
I just figured you could end it right there. Right after I said I killed a guy today. You just cut out at that point. As if I said the most interesting thing of the entire podcast at that point. You could just say that. You just